Shout out to Hot G Fred for submitting this particular deck list. This is Goblins. I actually played against this deck 3 times in the RCQ that I won, and I was relatively impressed with it. It looked like a pretty cohesive and solid deck. Kind of what we have going on here is there's like a little bit of, tribal themes going on here. You have Hordemaster and Hobgoblin as kind of your lords to pump up your team. You have a whole bunch of 1-drops, 15 of them to be precise. And the idea is you can get to these loops where you have, like, say, a Snoop, a Hordemaster, and a Skirk Prospector in play. And what you can do is, like, sack a 1-drop, exile the top card, play the 1-drop off the top with the mana from Skirk Prospector. Same thing, you can kind of, like, churn through a lot of your deck in those cases. So you have that angle. You have a relatively aggressive curve with, again, 15 1-drops, the Lords, and then Battle Cry Goblin, which kind of acts as another pseudo-Lord. So that's pretty cool as well. And then you also have this other angle where it's just Call the Death Dweller, returning Goblin Chainwhirler. And what's very powerful about that is, normally Chainwhirler doesn't necessarily go to the graveyard that easily, because it does typically win in a lot of combat situations. But what you can do is you can sacrifice your Chainwhirler to Prospector, and then get it back with Call the Death Dweller. So that's a line as well. And then there's also, even to go to go a little bit deeper with the Chainwhirlers, we even have 1 copy of Touch of Moonglove, which is a way to, if you play Chainwhirler with a mana floating, you can go play Chainwhirler, trigger on the stack, give it Death Touch, and then also set up this, like, pseudo Massacre Worm style effect, where every time for every creature they lose 2 life. So that's kind of cool, giving your Chainwhirler Death Touch. A couple of Fables in the deck just to kind of help smooth out the draws, help in the Rakdos matchup. 4 Dens too, which is kind of nice. Just give you a little bit more of a late game presence. It's pretty much it for the main deck. Yeah, the other cool thing is, like, Skirk Prospector, both with Cacophony Scamp and Fireblade Charger. You can just sacrifice either of these to kill an elf if you don't have, like, a Firebrand, so that's kind of cool. Sideboard's mostly self-explanatory. Push, Thoughtseize, Leyline, Necromentia for Lotus Field and Mono Green. And yeah, looks like a pretty solid deck. I'm excited for this one. This deck is a banger. Banger! Well, I did talk about how good the curve was in this deck, and that I opened a hand of 4 3-drops. Kind of deserved, to be honest. I mean, I can discard Chainwhirler to Fable and get it back with Death Dweller, which is cool. But I don't think I should be keeping hands like this. It's just a little too many 3-drops, I think. Okay, this is better. Much, much better. I think without a sack outlet, I just put back the Chainwhirler. Or, excuse me, the Death Dweller. And then have a 1-2-3 curve. See, and I'm already tired. Delamerk, thank you for the 33-month resub. Greatly appreciate the support. Hope you're having a good day today, Delamerk. Thank you so much. Don't have enough points? Sag. Sag. I gotta save up. One of these days. Hey, this is the based card, okay? You can't play this card in Pioneer. I only have this avatar because it has, like, the fancy border. This is the avatar they give you for the mocks. I have a couple other ones. What other ones do I have? I think I have Inverter of Truth and Kalidas. I have the other Pioneer ones. Let's see. Could change up the avatar, because I want to go with one of those. These are ones I don't have. These are the ones I do have. Yeah, I have Kalidas and Inverter. Let's go with Inverter. Spice it up a little bit. Does it change my avatar mid-game? It does not. I was hoping it did. What do I think of the new Black Goblin Rogue with Menace? I think that card is... It's weird. It reads powerful, but the biggest issue with it is I don't really think it's that good in Pioneer because there are no fetch lands. So, and I don't know. It's like, we were talking about this earlier. If it was a 1-mana 3/3 with Menace that required no setup, I don't even think that card would be playable in Modern. So, I'm just not seeing it. It's not the type of card that Goblins really wants, because they're more of like an advantage, grind you out with a bunch of value type of deck. They're not like it's not a deck that would want to play Wild Nacatl, There's not many decks that would want Wild Nacatl. It's not a bug though. Like, I wonder if there's a way that you can play some sort of weird Zoo deck, but it's awkward in Zoo because if you fetch Shock on turn 1, you can't play Scion on turn 2. And then it's only a 2/2 attacking on turn 2, which is, still worse than Wild Nacatl. Oh, it did change. My avatar did change mid-game. Sack could use it. Yeah, again, it's like, does Sack really want that type of effect? Just like a random beater? I don't think so. Maybe, though. I like how we queued the Goblin Chainwhirler deck into the deck of all X1s. Well, that's technically an X2 now. Okay, Sokenzan on top is perfect, because now I could just set up Touch plus Chainwhirler next turn. I do not want to offer this trade. Mostly because I have the combination. Time for them to print Triumphs that Lavax you to ETB untapped. I'd pay 5 life for an untapped Triumph. I don't know about you, but I would. I'd do that all day. So they can play Thalia, which would prevent me from casting Touch, but then I would just need one more land. They're electing to play Adele. Adeline. Adelin. Alright, you got an Adelin. We could maybe slow roll the Chainwhirler for a turn. Honestly. If I find a creature on top, I'm probably just going to cast that and slow roll this. There's, not a lot of reason to play it. I guess Brave. Brave is kind of the only reason to actually play it. We'll see. We'll see what's on top. Maybe if there's, a Rundvelt, could play that instead. Okay, well, now I don't have a choice. She touching my Moonglove till I have Death Touch? It's not bad. Shadow players, would you play a land that if you it's like it's a rainbow land that's one of each type? No, I guess you can't have it be. I guess you can't put the land types on it because then other people would play it. But how much life would you pay for an untapped land? Just pay 15 or some shit. 4 max. I feel like it's legitimate that you could just pay 10, I was thinking 10 would be my number. Is that too much? 9 poison counters. Living on the edge. She chain on my goblin till I whirl. True. Yeah, Thalia's kind of annoying. Just kidding. Oh, that's the nuts too. pretty good. Must be double or triple queuing or something. Alright, I'm gonna kill you with Thalia. Chat, this one's Jover. This one is Jover, folks. It's all Jover. This matchup seems pretty good. 4 Goblin Chainwhirlers, huh? Seems like a relatively good matchup for our deck. Oh no, not Brutal Cathar. This Call of a Death Dweller card seems reasonably powerful. I'm a big fan of it. Big fan of it. Seems good. I like it. Could attack you. Oh wait, they're at 4. I thought they were at 3 for some reason. Okay, I'll just do this then. I thought they were at 3. It did anyways, doesn't matter. Good Brave. Brave, block here, still dead. Cool. Land comes into play that untapped and taps for anything, but has Vanishing X, where X is the amount of life you pay as it enters. Well, you would just pay 10 and you would just get the land forever, right? Basically. Okay, humans would like Fatal Push. Is this a matchup where we want the second copy of Touch of Moonglove? It's a little awkward against Thalia. Although, if they're keeping in Thalia, then that's really good for me. I think I can cut Fable. I don't know what else usually comes out. Maybe some of the 1-drops. Like Fireblade Charger. I want to keep the Lord. Should I be cutting a Call of the Death Dweller in case they bring in... There's no way... They're not going to bring in Rest in Peace, right? There's no shot they bring in Rest in Peace. Just cut 2 Chargers. I could cut the Touch. No, it's too good, I think. Yeah, let's just shape another Charger. Tarnished Citadel, but with types. Remind me on Citadel. It's just tap, add a colorless, or tap, pay 3 life, add a min of any color. I think that's what it is. Spelunking is kind of sick. So, correct me if I'm wrong, if you have Spelunking and Amulet, or, sorry, yeah, like Spelunking, Amulet, this is what I think we were talking, Canister was talking about this on his stream earlier. So, if you have Spelunking and Amulet in play, and you play a bounce land, you can choose, because it's a replacement effect, right? I think that's the discussion that we were having earlier. But I'm pretty sure you get to choose. Because it is a replacement effect. Okay. People say that but don't know for sure yet. Sounds like a Magic player to me. Does anybody really know how it works? Do the people making the cards know how it works? Right, but what I'm saying, Jose, is that you have Spelunking, which says your land comes into play untapped, and then you have Bounce Land, which says enters the battlefield tapped. To me, those are 2 replacement effects. And when you have a situation that has 2 replacement effects, you get to choose which one applies. Because it works the same way with, like, Leyline versus Dothy, you know? But again, I'm not 100% positive. I just realized I should have played Firebrand, just passed. Didn't think about that. Awkward. This is hell awkward. I mean, whatever. I guess I can just give them an Aspirant. It's not a huge deal. Offer the trade skis. The other commander card like Spelunking, so the ruling already exists. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I mean, I could just let them have an Aspirant. It's really not that big of a deal. I definitely should have played Firebrand and just passed, though. That'd have been a lot better. That's a good one. Self-replacement effects always apply first. But isn't it 2 self-replacement effects? Spelunking plus Taplet plus Bounce Land? I'm pretty sure that's the case. Okay, that works. I will cast Rundvelt Hordemaster. I will enter combat. Attack you with Cacophony Scamp. No. Yeah, I'll just play one of these. Just in case they have another Aspirant. I mean, they know the Touch is on top. This deck needs a Fury Scam. Shit. That's unfortunate. Okay. Right. Basaurus would deal damage, prevent 1 of that damage. Well, that's pretty good against me. We can no longer attack in any sort of capacity. I guess it is your turn. Yeah, this card's good against us. Good against us for sure. Touch kills the blocker. Touch does not kill anything. If I touch Firebrand and sack, it doesn't do anything. How do we beat that? We have to draw a lot of lords. A lot of lords. Which... Oh, sure. Yeah, if I attack. I am just going to do this. I'm going to try to go through a lot of my deck here. Okay, that helps. Cast that. I feel like there's a good chance I can kill them here. 17. Like, I'm trying to think of what happens if I just activate Battle Cry Goblin, go to combat, trigger, and then I can sack whatever gets blocked to activate Battle Cry again. How much... Okay, hypothetically, how much damage would that be? So, let's go activate Battle Cry. Shove. Everything gets pumped. I get a token. Let's say they block the two biggest things, which would be Battle Cry Snoop. I can sacrifice Battle Cry Snoop to pump again. That's 3, 6, 9, 11, 14, 15, 16. I think I'm 1 point short. I counted the Valkyria. I think I'm 1 point short. I know. But Battlecry pumps the entire team, and I can do it twice. So we have a bunch of 4 and 5 power creatures here. That's why I think it's really close. Oh, I guess Mutavault's a third blocker. I mean, I can probably just kill them next turn if I just do this. This is like 100% lethal next turn. Yeah, we can just pass. They're definitely dead next turn. I think I maybe could have done it. I don't know. Would have been close. I was not that far off of killing them there. But I have almost guaranteed lethal next turn. Because now I can pump twice. I can actually pump 4 times next turn. Okay, that ain't gonna do it. That one ain't gonna do it. Okay. So... combat. Yeah, even with 4 blockers, this should be more than enough. Because I get 2 goblins now. So I have 2 extra attackers. Okay. Should be more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We can pump 4 times, I think. Because we can pump twice and then sack the 4 creatures that get blocked. It's the same amount of damage, I guess, to sack this. It's actually more damage to just sacrifice an unblock creature and then pump the 2, 3, 6 unblock. Yeah, 6 other unblock creatures, right? Or 5. Yeah, because if I pump twice, it would be 4. Then I sack a 4 to get 5 more points. So it is better to do it that way. There's 0 chance they're not dead, though. Unless they have some sort of weird life gain spell. Or fog. Aspirant's always been in the humans deck. That's good. Very, very good card. Activate. 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 Yeah. My hands about the... So this is 4, 8, 13. Shit, which one was blocked? Fuck, wait, I sacked one of the block creatures. One of these was blocked, right? Oh no, these are all unblocked? No, these are all unblocked, right? So 4, 8, 12, 16, 25 through the Valkyria. Okay, so we can pass priority. Should be 25, right? Minus 8. Did the math right. Okay. New boats card dropped. Kevin does not know how to play anything that's not green. Scamp, Chain. This hand's good. Losing my grip is losing. I really hope he's not double queuing. I'm going to put back Cacophony Scamp. I think. Yeah, I'm going to put back Cacophony Scamp. Is that right? I could put back a land. Putting back a land seems kind of greedy, though. We only have 21 lands. It's called the Death Dweller. I'm going to put back Scamp. I think that feels right. I need to keep Firebrand in case he has Elf. Forest Elf? How original, Kevin. How original. Do I even bother killing the Elf now? I do get some value off the Hordemaster. Yeah, it's probably fine. We hit another Firebrand. That's really good. That is gas. I wanted to hit a Skirk, but still a really good turn. Attack for 3, goes to 16. Just need a way to sack this Chainwhirler. I mean, I guess I might as well play the Chainwhirler. Oh. Yeah, we should just play it, I think. I don't want to attack with Scamp. But I kind of need the Chainwhirler in play so that if I draw Skirk, I can go Skirk, sack Chainwhirler, then call. That's kind of why I need it in play. Okay. No, but I have heard of that deck. Drawing a lot of lands here. I'm gonna ping them with Firebrand. Just to hit something off Hordemaster. Okay, that's like the nuts. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, that's better than casting Call, I think. I mean, I guess it's your turn. Go. If they have Nykthos, it could be kind of fucked. I've never seen Kevin not have Nykthos. Okay. Sure. Dead on upkeep. So, Battle Cry Pump, 3 blockers. They block the 3 biggest things. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's not quite lethal. We could just play the Chainwhirler to kill the Elf. I think that's fine. Right, I don't have lethal, right? 3, 6, 3 blockers, block, block, block. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's 11, actually. Yeah, it's not quite lethal, so let's just do this. This is definitely lethal next turn. So we just have to dodge Nykthos. No, I was counting 11 without the Scamp, but I think it's 12 with. I think even with the 1 damage, I was still short. Because I didn't have enough to go Chainwhirler, Battle Cry, and activate Battle Cry. The 3/3 could have attacked. I was counting attack with everything. They have 3 blockers. They block Snoop, Snoop, Chain. The Battle Cry is 4, right? The Scamp is 3. That's 7. The Hordemaster is 2. That's 9. The Token is 2. That's 11. And then the Scamp is 1. That's 12. Scamp does 4. Oh, it's power? Oh, fuck. Okay, I guess I did have lethal. I thought it was just 1 damage. I didn't realize that. They killed the Hordemaster. Okay, well now they're just like Omega dead, right? I don't know why I thought it only dealt 1 damage. Whatever. They're dead anyways. It's fine. Okay, cool. Simply go next. So, against mono green. I don't always sideboard against this deck. Is Charger also power? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking of Firebrand. Fable seems like it's probably too slow. There's not really a lot else that's bad. Like, do I want Thoughtseize? Probably. Oh, you're good, Hawkgirls. You're good. I could cut the Lord, maybe. Do I want the extra touch? It's a little bit more mana efficient than Call. So we could do this and shave, like, 1 Charger, play 2 Thoughtseize. See, the thing about Thoughtseize is I don't want to draw a ton of copies. But, like, 1 a game is pretty good, I think. Let's try this. Run a Cauldron or 2. What are you doing with Cauldron? It's good with Skirk Prospector and Battle Cry Goblin. Trim a call. Would you rather have the 1 Lord over the 4th call? We are bringing in a 2nd touch, and call is kind of slow. I could see that. Oh yeah, Firebrand too. Okay. Yeah, Cauldron could do some stuff in this deck. Dude, did that person message me their deck list? Gotcha. They said, fan of your stream as well, but hesitant to share the list before the RC because I don't want it to be widely known. Happy to share if you're not planning on streaming it, though. You hate to see it. I did want to stream it. We could just come up with our own list. Their deck was so sick, though. I'll lab it tonight. This hand is slow. Yeah, their deck looked absurd. It's Charger, Snoop, Lord. I think this hand's fine. Maybe not. So they were playing like 80 card Vannifar with, so it was like Vannifar, Cauldron, Tyvar, but then they also had the Rona combo. It looked so sick. Yeah. And like all of the pieces just kind of make sense with each other. It seemed like a really, really good deck. Okay, Scamp on top. 2 mana. Kiora. Yeah, they had 4. What was it? 4 Extraction Specialist. That's a brick. 4 Extraction Specialist. What else? The Land Clone. The new Haste guy. I forgot the name of it. I think I double spell here. I can maybe try to set up for a Lord attack next turn. I maybe could have tried to just play the Lord, and then I can potentially double spell plus activate Lord next turn. I don't know, that's really slow. Need to hit some stuff off Snoop. Attack there to trade the Charger for Elf. Oh, when they played the Troll? Yeah, I guess that's just a miss point, right? They either take 1 damage or they block with Troll and I trade this for Elf, which I think is a good trade. Yeah, you're right. Sounds good, Mikey. Yeah, Corridor Monitor. It's very similar to the Vannifar list that we've played before, but just 80 cards. It could probably determine a lot of what's in their deck, just based on lists that we've played in the past. Boat. Chat, give me your best boat noise. Alright, good card on top, please. It's definitely a card. I don't know if it's a good card. It is one of the cards. Yeah, so we should be attacking with Scamp Charger. Yeah, Scamp Charger. Ashiok with a song request. In the queue. Now it's a party boat. True. It's always a party boat. When is it not a party boat, to be honest? Okay. We're crewing. They're going to give me the option to kill both elves? I mean, I'm going to do that. The Scamp on top. This is until the end of your next turn. Okay. So, yes. Proliferating, nothing. This is killing this elf. This is going to kill... Oh, I could have just killed the boat, I guess. Maybe it was better to kill the boat? Yeah, I could have actually killed the boat there. That was a tough turn. I should do this, so I can Thoughtseize them. Yeah, I should have killed the boat. That probably would have been a lot better for me. Because the boat had 2 damage on it. I could just use Charger, go after boat, Sex, Scamp, go after boat. That's 4 more. Yeah, this deck is sick. I did not play this game very well. We're not, like, 100% dead. We're definitely behind, but we can still win this game. If you lose, I Q snipe. Okay. How about I just put the queue off screen so you don't know when I'm in the queue? Tap Troll. Land on top. Have to play both of these. Whereas on 4. Why didn't they just attack me for 10? I guess they wanted this on defense. If I play both of these, how do I win? I get to keep a second Snoop, which is nice. But then he just kills my Skirk Prospector. If I had just killed that boat, I'd be in a much better spot. I probably would have won this game if I had killed the boat. Yeah. Because then I would also still have this in play. Forgot that he had blocked with the boat. In my head, it didn't have 2 damage on it. No, it's too narrow. Like, it shuts off Storm the Festival, but the way that your deck is constructed, you just want to try and deny the elves anyways. Like, you have Chainwhirler, Cacophony, Scamp, Fireblade Charger, and Fanatical Firebrand, so you just want to try to get them to not get the 6 mana. Like, get the game over with before. Yeah, they could have just... well, oh, because they already used the Kiora. Yeah, they could have attacked for 10 last turn, but they held the troll back for some reason. I was surprised they didn't attack last turn. Okay, well, they found another Kiora, so they can still do that. They can, like... They can kill Skirk, force me to chump with Scamp, I guess. Leave me with double Snoop. I mean, I don't have any outs at that point. This game would have been a lot easier if I had killed that boat. Well, they could have only done it if they hit Kiora, you know? Yeah, they can do either way. This doesn't force a chump, though. I can go to 1 here. I will go to 1. Okay, well, I'm going to search it on Spotify, and I'm going to hope that it's on Spotify. I like how you said, make sure you get that version. What happens if I don't? Okay, this appears to be the right version. It's 459. This is 526, though. Whatever, I'll just listen to it on YouTube. Refund your request, true. Yeah, let's just go to game 3. I should have won that game. Alright, I will listen to Care Bear's song request. If Spotify ever works. Okay, game 3. Leyline bad. I think I still like 3 Thoughtseize. Yeah, let's go with this. That's like way too loud. It's kind of a jammer. Sure, I'm in there. This hand's good. Necromentia instead of Call. No, I think Call is still really good if you have Skirk Prospector. Like if you get to set up Call, I should have played this first. If you get to set up Call plus like plus Prospector plus the thing, just like it's so hard for them to win. So we go Firebrand, kill this. Light Charger. Attack. I was supposed to play Firebrand on 1, but I just misclicked. Was it better to play Charger and sack it for mana to play a 2 there? Maybe. I guess I can still do that now. Right, we can go Hordemaster, sack the Charger, kill the Elf, play Snoop. This works. Ooh. Better than Snoop, right? Should have attacked first. Stop! Yes! Okay, it's fine. It's fine, okay? We don't need to, like... you don't need to talk about every single little detail. Chat, I'm trying to play fast, alright? Just chill, dog. Chill. Chill, 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 chill. We don't need to, like, go over every single... It's fine. It's fine. Just let me play, okay? Don't make me go to emote only mode, okay? Jesus Christ. Alright, chat, I'm getting a little... Here, we're doing this for a second, okay? Cat's just going crazy over here. It's not even on. Oh, because my mod turned it off. Why did you turn it off? Oh, no, I turned it. Oh, you turned it on. Okay, I see what happened. You turned it on, and then I turned it off. I didn't realize you turned it on. Whatever, we'll leave it off. I turned it off on purpose. It's fine. They're at 17. I don't know. I'm just gonna attack. You figure it out. I'm just gonna attack. Maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't. I'm sure it can't be that bad. We'll figure it out. This can't be that bad of an attack. Anyways, chat. Why did we attack? Question mark. Oh my god, chat. Stop acting weird! Can you just, like, enjoy the content? And just, like, just watch? Isn't that what streaming is for? Not to nitpick every single thing the chatter does? Fuck, I hate when that happens. It's like the most annoying thing as a streamer. Just like, god damn. Okay, for Chariot, I accept. I am losing it. I am losing it. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 18 damage. I present to you 18 damage. Actually, it's a lot more than that. They're just dead. Like, they're definitely just dead. This block is atrocious. It's not great. I don't think they have a block that lets them survive, though, right? They're doing some calculations. This is 2 pumps. Sack this, 2 pumps. 4, 8, 12. This is also lethal. I don't think they I don't think they have a block. Maybe they had a block with the cat tokens that lets them survive, but once they crew, they definitely cannot survive here. They're just like Omega dead. Let me get the song back going on. All right. 1, 2, pump. And then we go 1, 2, pump. Best priority. Yes. Proliferate, done. Upstairs. Alright, 3-0, let's go. We got there together. How about that 3 points of damage that I missed, though? How about that 3 points of damage that I missed? That was relevant. That was extremely relevant. So I should keep this hand. Am I a 1-2 or a 2-1? I'm definitely, well, I'm actually a 2-0. It's like, I'm like Force of Savagery, but a little smaller. I'm only human. Tactical punting. Make the opponent overconfident so they punt back. I mean, to be fair, I don't think that... I don't think they had a way to survive that turn. Maybe with the cat tokens. Alright, the daily Jose banger. This hand is good on 6. Which land am I putting back? Probably Pathway? Did I put back the correct land, chat? Our opponent typed in chat, they said, my hand needs a white or it's unplayable. Okay, well, noted. Doomlake is a 10-10 because in my eyes, he's a 10 out of 10. Doom love. Love that. So, it's like turn 2 and I already have a million options. I can go Hordemaster Sack here, which is the safest play if they have, like, Gleeful plus Convoke Creature. Or I could try to wait and set up for Chainwhirler, like let them Gleeful. The thing is, I kind of like the Hordemaster play because if I Hordemaster sack Firebrand and they go Gleeful plus pass, then I win. The game's over, you know? So, like, I think that's fine. I'm just gonna go Hordemaster kill their dude. Yeah. Because we do win the game if they cast Gleeful this turn. Like, they're not coming back from that. Slung is kind of a jammer. It's not my usual vibe, but it's nice. I drew a white source. Oh, Pepela. No Ornithopter, please? You'll love to see it. I guess we're throwing this Fireblade Charger in the trash, but, you know, small price to pay. Oh, sevens. Those Gleeful tokens, see ya. They did find the white mana. Right. Right. Yeah, that sounds about right. So... Their hand must have just been terrible. Probably another cut Fable type of matchup. Push is kind of mid. Thoughtseize could be okay. I actually kind of like Thoughtseize against Convoke. The way that I view the Convoke deck is it's kind of a combo deck where you're trying to assemble like Lethal plus Convoke creature, and if you Thoughtseize either one of those pieces, sometimes their hand just does nothing. Especially because we have Chainwhirler, so we can just take their payoff, let them flood the board, and then, you know, win the game on the spot. So I think like 2 or 3 Thoughtseize could be okay. I'm gonna cut the Lord. I just don't think we need shit like that. We don't need to outsize their stuff. Yeah, we could go Touch over the 4th call just for mana efficiency. I think 5 of this effect is good, because the thing is, we don't want max of Death Touch, because Chainwhirler is going to kill most of their stuff anyways, so the Death Touch is less relevant, but just for mana efficiency, I kind of like cutting a call for a Touch. That does make a lot of sense. Oh, that sucks, spell. What'd you buy? Alright, unfortunately this hand does not contain the card Goblin Chainwhirler, but we do have Conspicuous Snoop, and I can kill their first play with Firebrand ideally. Unless it's a 3-bit Inspector. Tilt. It's probably better to play Charger first. I guess we could go Firebrand pass, and then if they go, like, Epicure Convoke Creature, we can kill the Epicure with the trigger on the stack. Okay, what's the likelihood that they can Convoke if I don't play Firebrand? They would need Land Ornithopter, which I'm pretty sure if they had Ornithopter, they would have played it last turn, so they can flip landing. So I'm just going to go with they don't have Ornithopter in hand. And we know they don't have a land, so... Ooh. That's kind of a sick hit. Now I can sack this, kill this, play Prospector. I like that. That's hot. That's like the Stone Cold Nuts, right? Another Prospector. Is there a reason to play that? I don't think so. I guess just to get deeper. Thoughts on Elves and Pioneer? I do like it with the new Bodyguard, because that card's kind of sick. Is there a reason not to play the Prospector? I don't think so. It's probably fine. That one I'm going to save, because I don't want to lose the Prospector. It said GG's. Oh, man. Yeah, Bodyguard is an elf. Alright, we're 3-0. This deck is cracked. Maybe I should play this deck in Atlanta. It's actually kind of busted. How much are these Goblin cards? Because I want to buy the stuff so I own them. They're not that expensive, right? Like the rares, Hordemaster and Snoop. Yeah, it's not that expensive. Okay, I now realize why I don't want to play Goblins. This matchup seems like ass. How do we ever beat Phoenix? I guess post-war we have Leyline. Yeah, I have all the lands already from Rakdos. This does not seem like an easy matchup. Honestly, Phoenix is probably better for us than Creativity. Looks like Phoenix. Get the card on top. Opt, more like topped. That was pretty bad. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. Oh boy. I like tap lands. I say I like tap lands as I draw tap land. Am I ever sacrificing these Cacophony Scamps here? Just to get a little value out of the Hordemaster? Can, like, put them to 8 and draw 2. Because if I don't sack them... I mean, if they're going to kill Hordemaster, then I at least get a card back out of it. I think we can wait. That's really close, though. That's really close. The thing is, it's not really a draw 2, because if I hit 2 2-drops and don't draw a land, then I only get one of them. Now, we have enough 1-drops that that's maybe not likely to happen, but it's close. It's really close. It's a very, very close call. I think you could definitely argue either way. If I had a land in my hand, I'm way more likely to do that. Okay, that's a good sign. It's a really good sign for us. Which means they don't have 2 removal spells. Ooh, missing a land drop. So... they're basically dead? Not actually dead, but basically dead. The youngest of dingoes, thank you very, very much for the raid. Welcome. Welcome, Bing Bongers. We're playing some Rakdos Goblins and Pioneer. This deck's sweet. Up a game against Phoenix. Give me these Leylines. This does not really seem like a touch matchup. They don't have a lot of creatures. You could probably shave a call. This seems fine. What's my worst creature? I'm pretty sure this is a Fable matchup. I could shave on Charger. Something like this. No push, no Thoughtseize. Could bring in push for Thing. Would you rather have push than, like, the other Chargers? Actually, Charger's probably better than Firebrand, right? We can go 3 Firebrand, 1 Charger, 2 push. It's probably nice to have something against Phoenix, something against Thing in the Ice. How about more calls, actually? Call kind of sucks against them. Yeah, call's not very good. Because even the Death Touch stuff, it's like, if they're putting multiple Phoenixes in the battlefield, that means you're probably in a spot where you're dying anyways. They kept 7. Hand is like 1 too many lands, but I think we still keep it. Just because of how fucked up Leyline is against them. Like, we really do need this card in the post-board games. Okay, well, not ideal. Let's play Scamp first. I want to save the Prospector. Yeah, this hand's not good against Drake. If they show us Drake, we can bring in some more pushes for game 3. No! Fuck. -1 Keck W. I wanted that 1 damage. Thankfully, they don't have Thing in the Ice. Alright, well, this is what I got. This is all I got. It is your turn. Consider. Hope their hit is all cruises. Okay. Are we missing another land drop? Am I ready for the sickness? Maybe? Perhaps? Kind of not. I would like to avoid the sickness if at all possible. We top deck nothing, we hold up Sokenzan. Oh, sure, yeah. Let's go to combat. Maybe I should have played my land first. In case they, like, kill a Prospector in combat. Okay. Sokenzan should make goblins. It is a red... Well, it's not a red card, but it is a red adjacent card. It's kind of weird that it doesn't make goblins. It's 4 to activate then. Pieces of meat. We got Impulse X. They do have Thing. Thankfully, they can't take that off pieces. Yeah, colorless spirits with haste. We got Opt Fiery Impulse. Okay. So we're definitely not going to fire up Den. I think it's better to just play the pathway and hold. And honestly, what if I just main phase Sokenzan? Kind of like it, right? Like, why not? What else am I doing with my life? Let's get the ball rolling. Attack. Send it. Send it. They kind of have to use these removal spells. They can't just take 5 a turn. Sure. Upstairs. So they go to 11. We know they have Opt in hand. Are there goblins on Kamigawa? Yeah, right. The first Kamigawa had a lot of goblins. Okay. Giga Chad. Hardcast. Not great. Not great. Oh yeah, Kiki-Jiki, right. The best goblins. I think we don't attack here. How could I forget about Kiki-Jiki? The actual best goblin. It's going to get to a point where the Goblin Shaman token costs more than the Fable of the Mirror Breaker itself. Why don't we fire Den? I didn't want to fire it into removal, but I guess I'm going to have to at some point. Maybe could have just fired Den and sent all. Hope they didn't have a removal spell. Maybe I'll do that this turn. Well, especially with a backup Den, I'll definitely do it now. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean they don't have a removal spell in hand, right? I would say they're very likely to have one. Okay, they go Axe, Pitch, Pathway. So we're trading a Prospector for 4 damage. They go to 7. Next turn, we send everything. They block Den, take 5, go to 2. It's probably worth it, actually. Yeah, I think that is worth it. Yep. All right, 7. Go. So if they don't have a removal spell, they're still not dead because they can just trade for Den and go to 2. Interesting. I think it's still better to... Actually, no, it's probably not better to fire up Den, right? We just send everything, they go to 4. Play Chainwhirler, they go to 3. Exile Phoenix. Yeah, this seems a lot better. It really is Thursday, believe it or not. Time goes by so fast. Gust would suck. I don't really have a good way to play around Gust. Because if I go for Den, they just Gust this. Ooh, you love to see it. Thought it was Tuesday. Definitely not Tuesday. Come to West New York, we run Pioneer FNMs. You play a lot of goblins. Alright, so they need 3 removal spells to not die here, right? 2 is not sufficient. Okay. Accept. I'm going to attack you with my creatures. Alright. Okay, you're at 1. Your turn. Just killing them with Sokenzan. Let's go. I told you their deck didn't function under a Leyline. Love to see it. Chef's Kiss. Shit, that's a good draw. They hit a Braid, Consider. That is not good enough. Alright, chat, we're 4-0. Let's go. 5-0 prediction. Hugo only plays Phoenix. This hand is not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have Necromentias in the sideboard. No, you need a lot more than that. You would want to play like 3 copies. I mean, I can't keep this. Okay, finally a 2-lander. Because I know they're playing Phoenix, I'm gonna just put back the touch. Hugo, play anything but blue-red deck, challenge level impossible. Bin Shredder, put 2 on top. That'll be a second Shredder, yeah. It's not great. We kind of have to trigger it, too. I can't afford the time walk myself. Feels really bad. This is not going to be an easy game to win. Although, the version with Picklock, Prankster, and Gaze is usually much worse in the post-board games against Leyline, so we're going to get dumpstered this game, but we are going to multi-Leyline game too. And in my experience, this version is a lot worse against Leyline. Just because they have cards like this and this. Does this still work through Leyline? The way that it's worded? I think it does, right? Really good plays. Yeah. It's like Garuda versus Rest in Peace kind of thing. Similar to that. Free the Fae. She freeing my Fae until I'm picklocking? I mean, it's not that bad. Cruise. Card seems so mid. What, the picklock prankster? It's okay. It's like a lot better if you have counter spells in your deck, because you can hold up this plus counter spells, and if they don't play to your counters, then you can just do this. It's someone bringing Hearst versus you on Garuda. That's funny. Alright, let's stop wasting anybody's time. We're dead. You win, but I have Leyline, so I'm going to cut 2 calls, touch. I'm going to bring in all the pushes against Shredder. I'm actually just going to cut all the calls. They're so bad against Phoenix. And the Firebrands. This looks perfect. Yeah, game 1 is really, really rough. But if you mold to Leyline... 4-land hand with no Leyline, I'm going to ship this. This is like a pretty good 6. It's just better to YOLO and go to 5. The issue with going to 5 is one of our 5 is Leyline. That means we're on 4 cards. But I'm just trying to think of how likely it is that I can beat them on 6 without a Leyline, because they kept 7. What'd you do, Chad? Would you keep this hand? I'm leaning towards Mulligan, but I think it's really close. It's really close. Already kept it in my game. Yeah. Ah, man. This is tough. It's a very, very close hand. It's just like, okay, let's assume we keep this, bottom Fireblade Charger, turn 1 Scamp, turn 2 Battle Cry, this dies, and we just have nothing left. Yeah, they're on 7. I'm just gonna multi-Leyline. Okay, well, this is worst case scenario. You mold a 5, have to keep, and don't have Leyline. I just keep Fatal Push Fable. I think I like that. Fable is our best card on a multi-5, for sure. To be sideboard into Rakdos mid? It's nice they didn't play a red source on turn 1. I like that. Rakdos mid with a random 2/2. I like this. I think. God, now what? I think I'm snap pushing this. Ooh, to be... Yeah, I'm gonna snap push. The question is, do I attack for 3 or do I play Scamp? I think it's better to get the Scamp in play, although that's close. Because I am exposing a second creature if they have Brotherhood's End. And that could be awkward. Alright, cantrip is fine. Can be cantrip. Braid. X. Okay, no other cantrip though. That's good. That's a start. How did I do? Not good. We went 1-4. We went 1-4 with Abzan, 4-1 with Rogues, 1-4 with Naya, and then we're probably gonna 4-1 with this deck. It's gonna be an uphill battle to win this one. I mean, it was a cool deck, but they have Spell Pierce in their deck. My brother in Christ, I have like 6 targets. Why did they keep in Spell Pierce? What the hell? Against goblins? I mean, all right, I guess. Skill difference. Yeah, Hugo really is goated like that. Yeah, 32 creature deck, Spell Pierce. I'm in. I'm in. I know. In my head, I knew it was going to happen, but I was like, surely there's no way my opponent would be. There's no way that my opponent would keep in Spell Pierce against my 30 creature deck, right? Like, there's just no way that would ever happen, even though I knew in the back of my mind, I was like, this is the worst case scenario, and somehow in some alternate universe it's going to happen, even though it's insanity to keep that card in. It's kind of funny. It's too good. Yeah, I guess for me it was not an alternate universe. Classic. Yeah, let me guess. Third Phoenix. Third Phoenix? I know you have Third Phoenix. Just show me. I know you got it. I know you got it. I don't get goblins. You play a bunch of 1/1 for 1. Well, watch and learn. Hugo, what do you got? Come on, I got shit to do. Let's go. Let's discard Third Phoenix so I can move on. Alright, you win. Alright, well, we got by Spell Pierce, even though it was a post-board game. So I guess the believers got scammed, because that should never ever happen. But in any case, believers get scammed. You hate to see it. Oh man, I guess that was a fitting way to end the league. Just like the most ridiculous sequence of all time. Spoiler. If you're playing Arclight Phoenix, do not keep in Spell Pierce against the deck that has 32 creatures, okay? That's free advice. I'm not even going to charge you for that one. Cool deck, though. Thanks again, Hot G. Fred, appreciate it. Hope you had a great time. That was fun. Yeah, I love the people who are like, I don't know, it seemed pretty good there. Yeah, because we want to be results-oriented. That's how we want to think about things.